Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday fun day and welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 2, where we're bringing you all of the extra coverage, like Lindsay Hubbard coming through with the gender reveal, and also Shannon Beador thinking that she can go to toes with Nene Leakes. Girl, I'd shut up if I were you, because she's going to eat you alive. But hold on. We're about to get into all of it. Before we do, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, of course. And with that, I think it's time for us to just jump right into that. Oh, and if you guys are a part of the members only, don't forget on Up and Adam Channel 1, I posted like a brief video of my birthday. So go check it out. Here we go. We do it. All right, guys. So we have to start with the Lindsay Hubbard of it all, because this was just the cutest video. Yeah. Before we get into the video, though, thank you to Reality Blurb. Lindsay Hubbard is dishing on the Summer House Season 8 reunion and filming the upcoming ninth season with her ex-fiancé, Carl Radke. Now, while also shading Carl for breaking up with her on camera, revealing which castmate she's closest to after Season 8, and naming her other Bravo celebrity friends, she shared the biggest misconception fans have about her and admitted the conclusion of Season 8 felt like a weight was lifted off her shoulders. This was obviously a tough season to watch and relive. It's the last step in that entire, process of my breakup with her fiance Carl Radke, and I now get to close that chapter and put it away and never read that book again. She said this during an interview with Spotlight, which was conducted before she even announced her surprise pregnancy. It was definitely difficult. I would have to stack the episodes and watch them a few at a time to be able to give myself a breather. But although watching Season 8 play out after her and Carl's breakup was tough, the reunion was surprisingly easy for Lindsay. It was one of the first reunions in a while that I didn't have anxiety. I wasn't nervous going into it. I just kept telling myself, you just have to get through the day. It was almost like as the hours went by, it was another hour closer to closing this chapter. And I think because I had that mindset, it wasn't as intense for me. Lindsay also noted that she was already over her split from Carl when the season began airing. She said, I was already over it. It didn't take me too long. Based on how he broke up with me, it was just a massive betrayal and lacked integrity and respect. And it made it easier for me to shut my emotions off as a person. Although Lindsay and Carl have since reunited in the Hamptons for filming on Season 9, Lindsay said last month that she was planning to cross that bridge when we get there. We don't know what's going to happen. She's talking about filming, but I feel indifferent about him being around me. As Summer House fans may have heard, you can hear the twang coming out. Lindsay is currently committed to her new boyfriend, whose identity was recently revealed to be Turner Koof. He's incredible. It's been wonderful, and he doesn't care about Summer House, which is so refreshing to me. As for what he's looking for, well, she didn't really know, but she said what she's looking for is, I had a lot of boxes that I moved to the top of my priority list after my breakup. They need to be ambitious and driven, hopefully successful. Doesn't have to be at the top yet. Someone who matches my lifestyle. And of course, we should have chemistry. But regarding who she's closest to after Season 8, she named Gabby Prescott. She said, I got even closer with Gabby. She's one of my best friends at this point. So according to Lindsay, who's been sharing her life on Summer House since 2017, the biggest misconception fans have about her is that she's really hard. I'm actually a soft, nurturing person. I'm strong, but that's because I've had to be my entire life. And at the end of the day, I cultivate a lot of love and generosity around me. But outside of her own podcast, Lindsay said that she's made a lot of friends within the Bravo community. I'm close with Katie Maloney and Ariana Madix from Vanderpump Rules. I'm close with Whitney Rose from Salt Lake City, Leva and Olivia from Southern Charm. There are some old New York housewives that I'm friendly with. It's kind of all over the place, but obviously with BravoCon, it's like a big reunion. I'm close with mostly the girls, not a lot of guys. But also during the interview, Lindsay was asked if she had any regrets about her time on Summer House, and she said, I don't believe in having regrets. I think the best thing about being on reality TV is using my stories and my journey to inspire other people and make them feel less alone about what's going on in their lives. So she's like, if you guys want to feel like, man, I feel like shit, you can watch my life play out and then you might be able to feel a little bit better. But I do want to congratulate Lindsay on the gender reveal that she had. Thank you to Taste of Reality. I'm going to play the clip for you guys. It was so cute. She said, "This was truly the most special moment of my pregnancy. My boyfriend found out the gender first and then revealed it to me in the sweetest way while we were traveling in Europe. We left Milan on June 9th and took a car to Lake, I'm not butchering that name. He organized ahead of time for the hotel to set up our room with flowers and balloons to surprise me when we walked in. And it's hard to surprise me, but not only did he pull it off, he crushed it. And we couldn't be more excited about this chapter." Oh, little cub. That's our baby girl.
There's like an extra little. Stop! What? No! We're having a girl? Oh my
god! That is... It makes me want to have a baby. But I don't. So, but I'm so happy she's having a baby. Now, speaking of having a moment, well, Shannon Beador, she tried it this time. Again, thank you to Reality Blurb. So we obviously know that season 18 of Orange County is out, and Shannon Beador has been a major topic of discussion, both on and off the show. Now she's opening up in a new interview about everything the fans want to know. She threw some shade at Nene Leakes and discussed her DUI, the return of Alexis Bellino, and the end of the Tres Amigas. Of course, the news recently came out that Shannon had completed her court-ordered community service ahead of schedule, but fans will recall that she revealed in the premiere episode that she wanted to do more than what was required as punishment for her DUI, and she managed to finish a month early. However, she is very publicly still drinking. Shannon recently sat down for a Zoom interview with Bustle, during which she spilled the beans on what's going on in her life, and she first answers if she has had any reservations about returning to OC after her DUI. She said, "I had a lot, but to overcome difficult situations, I confront them head on. I committed right before filming season 18 to tell every detail about what was going on in my life. I'm willing to talk about my journey because it's something that I'm proud of. There's also something therapeutic about going through personal issues on the show because you're forced to deal with them." The interviewer then asked who she would not like to work with, and this comes after she said she thinks Sonia Morgan would be a good fit for their show and that she would not want Peggy Salahan, Lydia McLaughlin, or Jen Armstrong back on the show. She said, "I would say Nene Leakes. I read that she wasn't friendly and had a bit of an ego on Atlanta, but maybe she's nicer now than years ago." Nene Leakes doesn't even know who Shannon Beador is. The conversation then moves to the return of Alexis and how Shannon feels about it. She says, "I can be cordial with anyone, but right out of the gate, I made it clear I did not want a close friendship with her. Also, Alexis was let go after season 8 for a reason. She hasn't been on Housewives for 10 years, but I have. So we'll see if fans enjoy her again or not." But fans have been discussing the confrontation between the two in the first episode. So far, it's probably safe to say people like Alexis being back, but many have quoted her saying, "There's the door, Shannon Beador." And the interviewer then asked Shannon about the falling out about the Tres Amigas, and she responded by saying, "Every falling out with Tamra is made public. That's what she does. But Tamra was the one who decided not to be a part of the Tres Amigas live shows. After reflecting on my relationships, I realized my friendship with Tamra was nothing but toxic, and I've buried things under the rug over the years, and I'm not going to do that anymore." And regarding her status with Vicky, she said, "Vicky is one of the most incredible friends I've ever had. She's taken care of me and had my back on and off the show. We're even starting our Shannon and Vicky live comedy tour, which is based on our friendship." And she also shared that she would like to see Vicky on the show and how grateful she was that her friend filmed for a bit for the current season. As for which former cast member she wants to return, she said Gretchen Rossi. "We never forged a relationship because Tamra had issues with her, but I was at an event recently and spent some time talking with her, and she's actually a very kind person," meaning Shannon likes her. Oh, okay. All right, guys. So again, congratulations to Lindsay Hubbard on your little baby girl and the gender reveal, but also Shannon Beador, good luck to you when Nene Leakes gets that soundbite. Smash that like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to Up and Adam channel, to get subscribed. I love you. Happy Sunday Fun Day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.